There's a story circulating right now about Gen Z, that they're undisciplined, that they don't want to work, that something is wrong with them. But if you pay attention to what's happening on both sides of today's workplace, a very different picture emerges, one where Gen Z isn't the issue at all. I talk with young professionals who are stepping into a world defined by instability. They've applied to hundreds of jobs, navigated layoffs they didn't cause, and entered an economy where even highly qualified talent struggles to find footing. They're called entitled for wanting balance, but they watched burnout swallow the generation before them. And I talk with seasoned leaders, especially women, who carried companies through crisis, held teams together, and built cultures from scratch, only to be quietly restructured out. Not because they lacked ability, but because the system changed faster than anyone expected, and experience no longer guarantees security. 2 generations. 2 completely different points in their careers. But when you listen closely, the emotions underneath are strikingly similar. People feel let down by workplaces they once trusted. Every new age group gets labeled as lazy or unrealistic. Millennials lived through it. Now it's Gen Z's turn. But this time, the skepticism from younger workers isn't imagined. It's learned. They grew up seeing institutions promise stability, but deliver upheaval. They saw leaders who gave decades of service suddenly pushed aside. They experienced a world where loyalty no longer protected anyone. So when Gen Z asks for clearer boundaries, flexibility, or meaningful work, it's not entitlement, it's realism. And here's what gets missed. Many experienced leaders want those exact same things. They want healthier workloads. They want trust. They want systems that value people as much as output. They want a way of working that feels human. This is why the so-called generational divide isn't a clash of values. It's a clash of expectations shaped by an outdated model of work. Younger workers are questioning the rules. Older workers have lived long enough to know those rules no longer work. And yet both groups bring strengths the workplace desperately needs. Fresh perspective, hard-won experience, digital fluency, strategic judgment, creativity, resilience, curiosity, wisdom. Not one generation, all of them. The real issue isn't Gen Z or millennials or Gen X or boomers. It's the workplace architecture that hasn't kept pace with the realities people are working inside. But here's the good news. We are in a rare moment of reset, a moment where the old ways are cracking open and new possibilities are emerging. Employees of every generation are asking deeper questions about purpose, well-being, contribution, and trust. These aren't signs of decline. They're signs of evolution. Work is transforming right now, not because people are failing, but because people are finally asking for what they need to thrive. And the leaders, coaches, and consultants who understand this shift, who see the human story underneath the surface-level conflict, will be the ones who shape the future of work. Because the truth is simple. Gen Z isn't the problem, and neither are the leaders who came before them. The problem is a system, and the future belongs to those willing to rethink it.